What's going on, my people? So I'm back with another one. The last video you already seen, I got scammed for my van, my truck, but I'm back out here with a lit one. I'm going down to see my guy Hench Reptiles, just linking up with man like Alex. I'm in the bloody rental, put me in a Vauxhall course, you know what I'm saying? Pissed, but yeah, I'm going down to see my guy Hench Reptiles. You're gonna see some Hench Reptiles, yeah? And yeah, stay with us. We got to also pick up my young bull, man like Vigilante Wild. We're gonna pick him up as well on the way round. So yeah, everybody stay tuned. I'm in a Corsa. I've got to keep it moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are in Nottingham. Big Owl in the cut. What are you saying? Retic time, yeah?
Retic time, baby.
Tell them, if you don't know, House of Venom, I'm gonna put the date in there soon. Owl, what are they saying? The best reptiles in Britain or what?
Europe, baby.
Hey, listen, he told you, baby. Let's go. So yeah, we're waiting for Vigilante right now. Vigilante, where the fuck are you, bruv? What the fuck, bruv? You got us in some dingy ends. What's going on? So my guy Vigilante from Mumbai, he is down here studying hard. He's coming to link us, then we're gonna go do the Retic thing. Let me call Vigilante and see where the hell he is. Vig!
Hello.
Say wagwan to them.
What's up?
Wagwan, you good, yeah? So we saying we're here in person, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell them, let's go. So look, we're going down to Hench Reptiles now. Got some Hench Reptiles. Let's go. Bro,
Good to meet you, bro. You good, yeah?
Henchy cuz. Yes, my people, what's going on? So I'm down there. I'm with obviously Hench Reptiles, you get me, yeah? So yeah, cuz bring us through now. Glad to be here, bro. I'm seeing the setup, and as I can say to you lot now, my man takes pride in his reptiles, bruv. So I'm gonna let him take over, carry on seeing what we've got going on, but know there's retics and there's some big lizards as well. So let's go.
My passion mainly is like over the years I got into reptiles and I've like dabbled in different species and whatnot, but the ones that I've mainly focused on, I've chosen to go down the lines of reticulated pythons, monitor lizards. Those are my two main passions. You know, I have one or two other species, but for the most part, those are like my bread and butter for what I care for. So like over here, like we've got my, this is my male Argus monitor. So his name's Kaiju. So like, I've had him since he was a hatchling and he was no more than maybe like 3-4 inches long.
Yeah, how old is he?
Now, he was born in 2020, so yeah, 4 years old.
4 years old,
Yeah,
bro. And is he, are they usually this size, bro?
He's pretty big for a male. He's quite exceptional because the females usually get up to about 3.5 feet, and the males usually top out around 4.5 feet.
Okay.
Like, right now, he's 5.5 feet long.
So you say he's fully grown?
Yeah. He hasn't grown for the past year or so, year and a half around.
Yeah. So how do you just measure normally? Like how do you measure monitors?
I just use the snake app. Have you seen the app?
Oh no, what do you do?
You put a ruler next to them, you take a photo from above, and then you input how long the ruler is, and then you just do like connect the dots from north
Bruv,
to
I've
tail.
never even done, you need to tap me in with that.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Okay, and what's she up here?
So she's the female, she's right there actually.
Yeah.
That's the female Argus, so basically, the plan is, in the next coming months to actually pair them two and just hopefully produce some.
Yeah? And how hard are they to breed?
It depends on whether she's in them, but basically she like kind of like will dictate whether or not things go ahead or not.
Yeah,
he will always want to go.
Okay.
That's the
yeah.
thing.
Have they got seasonal sort of times? Like what is the crack with breeding?
Yeah, I
them?
mean usually it is normally in the cooler temps, but the thing is in general, I've found that it can happen at any time really.
Okay. So what have we got over here?
Over here, so like these guys, they're currently in here temporarily, but the plan is to move them out to the new reptile house. So this is like their temporary enclosure.
So this is in temp enclosures
so this
right
is
now.
My female Asian water monitor. She's a Sungbawa locality, so her name is Lotus. I've had her since 2019, so she was born in 2019.
Big, yeah?
So, I mean, for an adult Asian water monitor though, she's tiny, you know.
Oh, what, are they usually a lot bigger, yeah?
Yeah. So like, you can get like females and males, both will hit 5-6 foot plus.
Yeah.
Males can up to like 7-8 feet, you know, went at the top end. But her for a full grown female at like 5 years old, she's like, she's tiny, like. Yeah.
And then, have you got any breeding plans with her? Or?
Yes, I do actually. So actually I've got a male in there actually.
Oh,
so,
bruv, he's there.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the glaze, I couldn't see him.
He's actually a hybrid.
Yeah.
So I'll obviously declare that the hybrids when I produce them. Yeah. But the reason I'm doing this is that she's a mega small locality. He's a hybrid of...
Is he a main, like...
No, he's a hybrid of Filipino Kumingai.
Okay.
And also Celebensis, Indonesian Celebensis. And those two are another two of the smallest localities that you can get with Asian monitors. So 2 of the smallest with another one of the smallest localities. I just
So what are they gonna be classed as?
If
that makes sense.
They are Asian water monitors,
Yeah,
but they are going to be hybrid. So they'll be 50% Sumbawa locality, 25%.
So this is a hybrid, but localities.
Exactly. But then I'm just going to be basically selling them. They're going to be pet animals. My
So
goal,
they're just going to be hench monitors.
yeah, pretty much. That's the one. But my goal is just to have them socialised. I want to sell Asian water monitors that are just going to be fully socialised. And because too often in the UK we get these wild caught animals or farm,
Very skittish.
and sometimes they just never come around. She was farmed, and it took her 3.5 years to come around to let me handle her.
3.5 years.
3.5 years of persistence.
And if you've done something to scare her in that time, it's almost like reverting all the way back.
It takes 2 weeks to get back to the. So sometimes I do it and make a mistake maybe, or she'd jump out and she gets startled. Won't let me near her for maybe another 2.5 weeks, and then eventually she slowly goes back and you get back on track. So it's a long road. But with him now, he's already brilliant. The only reason I don't really take him out is because if he jumps off and goes underneath and things like that,
it's difficult.
If I can, probably show you how he is now. So you see now he's fine.
Flipping out.
See how cool he is?
Yeah, straight in there as well.
With any others,
they'd
be biting your fingers right now.
Serious, yeah?
Yeah, she bit me countless times. I got her when she was about this size.
Okay, cool.
And
have you worked with him a lot then?
He came like this.
Oh, okay. So the breeder that you got him from?
He's based in Scotland, the breeder, but I didn't get him direct from the breeder. Basically, he sold him to a guy that I know. Yeah. And then I bought it
off him. Yeah. But the breeder was the imprint lasted.
Yeah, I mean, it's a credit to the breeder. Like, he worked with all the hatchlings and they've all come out like this, like absolutely stunning.
That's sick. So from hatchling, they need time.
Ideally, when they're hatching, you
want to be hatching
into
in your hand,
and then they become like that. You saw then I was moving my hands fast.
Yeah. He didn't even take the hand as like prey or nothing.
Nothing like that. But with her, in the first 6 months I had her, she bit me probably like 10, 15 times.
And what is the bite like?
At that size, it's just like, imagine like something clamping onto you, like one of those bulldog clips clamping on.
Okay,
but sharp.
Yeah.
You can't open it, so it's just like that, and they don't really let go until it's on their terms that they let go. You can't prise them off, type of thing.
That's it. Yeah, okay, so
for fear of damaging them as well.
Yeah. So you just got to basically wait it out.
That's it. Yeah.
And obviously they're water monitors, so there's no putting it underwater.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Flipping now. So the monitors, that's a passion of yours. What one's this one?
So he's my black throat monitor. So
black throat. So is this related to like peach throat monitors, or is it completely different?
These guys are based in Africa. So I think I'm pretty sure it's West African is their main like range. And it's like they're the largest next to the Nile monitors.
Serious?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they can outsize the Nile monitors.
How old is this one?
He is just over a year old.
Yeah.
Just over 1 year old.
What?
Yeah.
Just over a year old?
Just over 1 year old. That's why he's going outside. So they can go up to like
out,
7 foot is something.
He's got like a bully head, isn't it?
Yeah. They've got the more bulky head. They've got the more bulky frames and the bodies and everything.
So what do they max out at?
Like I said, males at top end 7 foot is the absolute max, but it's not the common size, but they can get to about 7 foot for a male. Females shorter, they can get up to 6 feet for a female.
And what's the temperament like?
He's absolutely fine. I mean, I could get him out, like.
Yeah. As long as you like. Hey, these locks, bro, these locks are sick.
Yeah.
What locks are these?
These are just the child safety ones. You know, for like cupboards that have like, I don't know, if you don't want your child to access medication and things like that. Just put them on the side of the thing and just do it like that, rather than.
Bro, you learn this something new every day.
Yeah.
They're sick, bro.
So in there, yeah, he's fine.
So how do you know if he wasn't fine? Like, talk to me about the behaviour.
He'd maybe be huffy, he might whip or something like that, but he's all right.
Whoa. Flipping. See? Hench. So he's just a year old?
Just a year old, just over a year.
And what does he eat?
So at the moment it's just a mixture of chicks, rodents, and things like that. So these guys are more like sturdy with their diet. Like with Bosk monitors, you shouldn't really be giving them any rodents because it gives them fatty liver disease.
Oh, so what? Chicks are alright, yeah? They don't like
in general
high in fat.
They've got the fat from the yolk, but they seem to like assimilate the nutrients from them pretty well. While rats, in general, for Bosk monitors, just tend to give them the fat liver.
Insects, mate, for Bosk monitors.
Yeah. You just want to be giving invertebrates to Bosk monitors. Even adults, just invertebrates. Because if you pound them with like rodents, they'll die within like 5 years.
Serious, yeah? So that's just all of it on the...
That's what happens with most of them. People just, they pound them thinking they're a normal monitor. They
Exactly.
pound them with a protein meat diet.
Yeah, okay, and that's... Okay.
Well, that's what's the interesting thing about these, because they're very similar in like their morphology to the boss monitors, but these can handle the rodent and meat-based diet. So it's just strange. It's the way they've evolved, isn't it?
Yeah.
So their natural prey is just different.
He's sick.
But yeah,
he's sick.
For
He
a
is
year
sick.
old as well, he's a...
Was he a unit, yeah?
Yeah.
So do you reckon this one could max out like what you're saying, like the 7s? And...
he'll get big.
Good size. I mean, you've got to look at him like that now. His head
Yeah.
is going to get probably 2 to 3 times the size of that.
Yeah, he's going to be a big boy,
He's going to be a
definitely.
big boy. You can tell by
Like-
his eyes to the back of his fold with his skin.
Put it this way, I only moved him into this Viv maybe like 3 months ago, and he was probably like half the size of that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm quickly having to convert the other, get him outside, before he outgrows house, you know.
Do you know what as well, yeah? You're the Anaconda specialist, innit? I remember.
Not that, I wouldn't say specialist. I wouldn't say specialist.
I shouldn't have dropped you in it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that's a little bit heavy. But,
Yeah.
I do like my anacondas as well.
Yeah.
Like, but this guy, I mean, for an anaconda, you know, the typical reputation that they have.
Yeah.
Is that they're just going to be snappy, unpredictable, can't trust them. But I mean, he's probably going to prove me wrong today. But
Well, you could get this one out.
I can get him out. Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
So, let's see how he is.
Flipping hell. So I'll be honest, you know, I've got a natural little thing with these now. I've seen how they can move.
They can give you a phobia. That's the
They
thing.
can give you a
because
bruv.
if you see them being nasty.
You won't want to interact with them
I mean,
like this.
I've come across nasty ones before. Like,
Yeah. And what was it like cooling it down, or did you ever get to cool it down?
What I found is it's near impossible to bring these back once they've gone down that road.
Yeah.
Being nasty. It can probably happen.
Yeah.
But I stuck with one that was nasty for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Handling it 3 times a week, sometimes more.
Yeah.
Got nowhere. No difference after a year and a half. So it just depends down to the animal, and basically it's against like the water monitors. Handle them from day one when they come when these are born from the litter.
Yeah.
If you can do that, you take a few bites when they're small.
Yeah, then that's because, bro, when they start to get big.
Yeah, like this. Like, I mean, he's not massive, but I wouldn't want to take a bite from him.
Bruv, yeah, no way.
Yeah.
No way. But you're saying like he's just been
He's
cool.
been like this all the time.
Even so when he was been from young, he's never bit you.
I've had him since he was about 6 months old.
Okay, yeah.
The person who actually sold me him said, "Don't trust him. He's not trustworthy." But I've never had an issue with him.
What are you saying? He come into the hench head.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
Knew what time of day it was.
sometimes it can be the husbandry as well. Like temps,
Yeah.
if the temps are off, maybe it made him, you know, a little bit more sensitive, and that's why he might have been a bit bad for the previous owner. But
And do you feel like they recognise people?
I'm not sure about recognising people, but they definitely can tolerate and basically learn to basically accept the handling situation. He's definitely not stressed right now.
Yeah.
And he's a sexually mature male, this guy as well.
So he can breed.
He can breed right now, yeah. He's dropping sperm plugs pretty regularly. So
Flipping.
again, I've got another project going on. I've got a friend who's got a female anaconda, just as tame as this.
Yes, yeah.
Just as tame as this. So my goal is to basically pair these and again breed for temperament. And
So that's the thing. I remember obviously dogs. We breed dogs for temperament and
Yeah.
stuff, and I don't feel like people incorporate the some same sort of temperament breeding
it's
with
not-
the reptiles.
I think it's not the priority in the reptile world. It's morphs. It's the
Yes,
look of the animal and things like
Yeah.
that. But I'm trying to take a different approach. Like especially with these guys because they've got such a bad reputation.
And I think it brings value in your stuff. Like you could have, let's say, a normal non-morph something,
Exactly.
but they know getting it from him,
Exactly.
temperament-wise and everything else,
Exactly.
it's a lot different than just getting it from some random place.
It goes back to the water monitors. That's why, like, I'm not too concerned about them being hybrids.
Yeah.
More that I'm trying to produce animals that,
That
are
are well behaved.
They could be a pet animal to someone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm
100%.
not going to say to someone go out there and cross it and make all these type of hybrids.
Yeah.
I'll be putting it out there, transparent, say exactly what they are, people
And
can
being
make a decision.
open for people to try out and do new things. I feel like a lot of people you buy animals from, they want you to just do it their way and what they're doing and their morphs and, do you know what I mean?
I think that's one thing about the reptile world which I found. That's why you won't really see me active so much in like forums and and things like this, because there's a lot of judgmental and my way or the highway type of mentalities. And I think if we learn to be more inclusive of everyone's different approaches to doing things, as long as it's not harming the hobby,
that's the thing,
or harming the animals,
then progression is needed.
Exactly.
Flipping out. So I'm gonna say he's certified tame.
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx it, but wow, like to see an actual, like I've never seen an anaconda, a behaved one.
Yeah.
That's my thing. So it's like
probably like 90% of them are not.
Bruv, it did rattle a little fear through me because the way it was just buck wild, I haven't seen something like that before.
Because it's just sudden, like a spring out there.
Out of nowhere, just boom, and a gape, and it's like a black mouth. You're like, flipping.
It's like you see how slow he is, and then all of a sudden they explode, don't they?
Yes, yes. So how he's moving, is that how you know he's not stressed?
Yeah, definitely.
So how do you read? Like, explain to me the reading of him. Like, how are you reading him now?
The thing is, it wasn't so much reading him that got me to this level of confidence. It was just like small interactions when he was young. I was like, I've been able to handle him for 10 seconds and he didn't bite. Next time I'll try 20 seconds. And it just became longer and longer. And then as my confidence grew, like, all right, he hasn't bit my arm. I'll let him go up my arm. I'll let him go near my neck. It's like, damn, he don't bite me whatsoever. So now that's why I'm just like this.
And never even got into it in the tank or nothing.
Apart from his food.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, flipping hell, man. Nah, he's a pleasure to be around. Big him up. Has he got a name?
Azrael.
Azrael.
Yes. Angel.
As it gets.
That's it, yeah.
Azrael, yes, bruv. Man said Anaconda, bruv. Flipping hell. Nah, big him up, man. Big him up. So then the retics, bro.
Yeah.
The retics.
We get this boy back then.
Yeah. Let's see what he's saying, man. Azrael, what's happening, my boy?
Get you back in there.
Temperament breeding, yeah? That is, that's a big one, man. And I think people need to tap in and take that in. So listen, when people are talking about morphs, people are talking about all of these things, but we never hear temperament. So you now hear it first here at Hench Reptiles, boy. So have you got any that we can take out? Any bigger, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I got this female pied. Have you seen this?
Nah,
before?
Boy.
Get her out.
You see the pied? And what's her behavior like? Temperament wise?
She's fine, absolutely fine.
Come then, let's get her out, bro. Okay. How long is she?
In length, I mean, she's probably about 7 feet, something like that.
Yeah.
Go over 8 maybe.
We're about 8-ish.
Flipping hell. So this is a pied retic, yeah?
Yeah. So, well, she's 5 genes.
So
she's like Motley, Citron, Tiger, Pied, Albino. Yeah, that was actually, yeah.
That one there.
Just there, yeah. That's
yes,
it,
boom.
That's it.
All right. So would you say, is this her adult size?
Nah, she's about 3 years old now.
Okay.
Yeah, just turning 3 years old.
When you say they class, when are they getting to adult sort of sizes?
Yeah, sexual maturity for me, females can start from 3 years old. But generally, it takes a bit longer, so you're looking at maybe 4 or 5 years old.
5 years.
But males, sometimes they can go after 6 months. Some
6
males.
months. Okay.
Some males,
Yeah.
But like on average for a male, it's about a year.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You see.
You want to get older?
Yeah. I'll see. Wow. That she feels soft, bruv. Compared to like certain snakes that I've felt before, and the iridescence as well is crazy, bruv.
Yeah. I mean, like if you look at the body condition as well, I like to keep the muscle tone in them because.
I'm not surprised, bro.
But it's because like a lot of them are just like power fed to become like, you know, overweight.
Yeah.
And you don't get any of that muscle tone whatsoever.
So what this is, so look. At J Prehistorics, you don't get muscle tone, cuz. You see that there? We've got biceps and triceps, cuz.
With any retic, they always talk about, you know, the super dwarf.
Yeah.
And mainland. Yeah. Like, that's one genetic part of the component. So like, yeah, if they're super dwarf, they will have a lower potential for size.
Yeah.
But if you power fed that super dwarf, it'll still get big.
Yeah.
Sometimes
people are getting the dwarf thing muddled up. It's still not a dwarf, isn't it?
It is a dwarf genetically, but it's in combination with the way you feed them. So say you've got a super dwarf, and a mainland, and you've had the same feeding regime for all 3 of them, then the super dwarf will be the smallest.
Okay.
But then if you flip that and all of a sudden power feed and pound that super dwarf,
and then
it could get up to like 12, 13 feet.
Yeah.
But it's got a lower potential, while the mainland will obviously, like you've seen, like you said, some will get 20 feet plus.
Bravo, no.
So
with no muscle tone.
So food's definitely a dictation part of it.
So we're at golden child now,
yeah. So this is the Motley golden child.
You lot know I like iridescence. Flipping hell, bro. Bloody hell. Yo, look at. I hope they can see the iridescence pinging. Oh my days. Bro. Yeah, that's like my IMG boa almost, bruv.
Yeah.
Bruv. So is that what Golden Child's known for? Is the iridescence?
They are known for iridescence, but it's improved more when you add the motley in there. It just makes them so much darker.
Serious?
Because like without the motley, they're not quite as black as this. Almost like a really dark brownish tinge to them. Let's get her out. What I can do is get from there, I think. Nah, she's going this way. That's fine.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was a reaction still.
It was a reaction, definitely.
So was that a feeding response?
Well, like, yeah, I mean, it was more territorial response.
Okay, cool. Like, get out of my house.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've got no social.
3 years old.
3 years old at this size.
So would you say, is this actually sexual maturity for a female?
Potentially. I mean, there are retics that are around this size or smaller that I think like Reach Out Reptiles.
Yeah.
Produce like, I think.
Where are they? Are they America?
Over in America.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I've seen recently he had like his smallest super dwarf clutch, and the mother was maybe similar or smaller than this, and she only produced like, I think it was, I want to say less than 5 eggs. So again,
I think that's the way forward for retic breeding.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
To make them more accessible, this kind of size.
Yeah.
But again, it's the whole thing about temperament as well. I mean, she's fine when she's out.
Yeah.
But it's just like they're a little bit more defensive when they're
Yeah, that was a good one, that one there, yes.
And I would have said it's an exception, but the male is exactly the same.
Yeah. And is the female's bigger with the retics?
In general.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
But I mean, these are like typically like maybe the second smallest, in the top 3 smallest localities.
Yeah.
Smallest one is known as the Karumpa. So there's an island called Karumpa, which apparently is like only like a handful of miles across the entire island. You could walk across the island like within a few hours.
And their native retics are tiny.
That's it, yeah. Adults can be like 5 feet.
So we're in the next reptile room, yeah? The next reptile house. We're gonna see a big female right now. My brother Hench is gonna take over.
Oh. Maybe not this one.
Wait, can't see.
You're strong enough to sit on a bench, though.
Yo.
Yeah, she's been on it today, her.
She is on it, isn't it? You good, Hench, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. She's on it today. She was like this earlier on.
What, today?
Yeah. So I don't know what's brought on.
Is this a new one?
She's the new one. I've only had her for like maybe.
Hey, look. Yeah.
I've only had her for like maybe 2 weeks. And yeah, she's a bit different.
Raw Hench, bruv. Okay.
Sure.
You showed me
I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be putting her around me.
Yeah. So when do you think she's gonna snap out of that mode?
To be honest, with this one, as we were talking about earlier on, you said, have you ever had them when they're out and they're carrying on? This is the first time.
Okay.
It's carried on. So I don't know what it is. When I picked her up, she was absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure out what it is that's put her into this.
Has she been moving like this regularly now since you've had her, or is it just a new thing?
This is a new thing. As of today.
Oh, as of today?
Did she come from upstairs?
Possibly the move has done it. Possibly the move. I think it's the move that's done it.
Yeah. So what? Okay, so the move just triggered her.
It seems so. I mean, because like I said, she was moved like just earlier today, like I said, and ever since, yeah, she's just had this.
So flipping no.
Just see if she's any better now.
She's very head. Yeah. Just make sure you're good, Hench, cuz, yeah.
I won't be getting her close to me head-wise, but
yeah.
she's not coiling now.
So how big is she?
She about 12, would you say?
What's that? Is that 5 foot big?
Yeah, 5 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About 12.
She's doing the right thing now, she's going up.
So what's that mean?
Just means they're looking for a safe spot.
She started to coil again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she started to coil again.
So when they start coiling, what does that mean?
They're grabbing hold of you so they can
Spin around you.
Yeah, she's starting again for some reason. It's like setting off again if you've noticed.
What has set him
So
off?
she kind of snapped out of it a little bit.
Yeah, and then she's gone back into the mode. Look,
Yeah.
she's about to bite again, isn't it?
Yeah, she's gone back into it again.
So tap the head.
It's almost like she's gunning to bite herself again.
Yeah. She's like she's reading herself. Look. Yeah. She's coming for you. Yes, bro. Yo. Yeah.
She'll go in herself, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. She seems a bit unsure, innit? Watch out, huh? Oh. Okay. Whoa.
Sorry, buddy.
It's all right.
Tough and glass. All right, buddy. All right.
There you go. Do you know what?
She's on.
She's on it. Yeah, she's on it.
She's got me with it.
Oh, yeah, just
She's trying to open up the thing.
Pull that quick from my foot. Just uncurl my foot quick. Okay.
Watch out, she's coming. Hey brother, you see this is experienced handlers we're with right now. Yeah?
That's what I mean.
bro.
I've never come across this before. There we go.
You come down this way, head.
Yeah, try
She's gonna
it.
come for you. Yo. Hench, cuz.
I got my hands full with her.
Hey, so what are you telling me? I might have to leave that male.
That's a female. That's a female.
Yo, cuz, yeah. You know what? I respect it though. She didn't go batshit. It was like controlled aggression.
Fine. Well, you saw a video of me handling.
Yeah. That's what I was like, yo.
I know people do as well.
I can't see. Hey, listen. Nah, serious. Everybody needs to know as well. It's like, bro, it's not all fun and games. And as I said, this is not a hench reptile.
It's a new animal.
Do you know what I'm
It's a new
saying?
animal.
And obviously it's acting up. But yeah, bro. So what do you reckon? How would you recover this now? You're gonna be doing more handling, or do you think all of us being in here sort of threw it off?
It can be any number of things. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like I said, when it happens with my males, I know what's caused it.
Yeah.
And I know that when they're in another situation, they're absolutely fine.
Fine, yeah.
With her, because she's in here and she's still continuing to act like that, I don't know. It's a situation where as soon as I move her to another viv, will she change?
Yeah.
But obviously she's the same in there as she is out here as well. So it's a bit of a strange one.
But that you don't really see them doing it so much outside of the viv.
Personally, I mean, out of all the retics I've ever kept, that's like the first time I've had them where they persist with it.
You carried it on.
Outside
Yeah.
the viv. All my years of keeping retics.
You know what?
Never.
She's on she's on edge. Should we see the baby, the prized possession?
Let's see the babies now.
Let's see the yeah.
So that's him.
What,
there.
this is
See-
my one?
So if you see the colour on him,
Yo.
so I'll get him out and make sure he's all right and not going to be bitey.
Little sewing machines at this age, aren't they?
Yeah.
So how do you know if like the temperament and stuff of this one now?
He's fine.
He's not on the biting mode.
No. He's an amaretto retic, so he's got Fulsham caramel and purple albino.
Yeah.
It's amaretto.
Yeah.
Yo.
Disaronno.
Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. Should we call him Des Serrano? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo, King Des. Yes, bruv. Man, like Des Serrano. So, yo, man's in the retic club right now. So, listen, we're gonna show you lots some retics that are available from. This is your most recent clutch, yeah?
Yeah, this is the most recent clutch right here. So, gonna be at the moment. All that's available is normals and amarettos.
Normals and amarettos, yeah.
I've got both sexes in.
We've got a little line. So, what's this? A female?
So these are the females that you're looking at first, yeah. So you got like the first four. These are all female. And of course, like the normals, they're all going to be het for either purple or white albino.
There's Don Amaretto there. No, Don Des Serrano, sorry. Yo.
You can see the difference in colour between how dark his lines are compared to the others. He's just the most unique one out of all of them. And so these are the other males as well.
Okay. So listen here, people. Look. That's what I'm saying. I told you, lot. My brother Henchy right there. Be breeding the proper stuff, man. Husky.
Nice seeing you, bro.
Cuz.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you, bro. Thank you for letting us in and see the collection. Everybody, you know we come with the best stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll hit you with the next one. Let's go.